read what he posted. I'm a little scared of him, so I can't say too much. But you said something, and I agree with it. But I don't. You might be scared of him too, because he the real boogeyman. Hold on. I'm gonna read it. Okay. So today, 50 Cent posted a picture of him wearing white, all white. And he said, we're wearing white in honor of the freak-offs. Now, keep in mind, Kanye showed up today and he was wearing all white.
I've seen that.
Hold on. And 50 said, yay, you should have brought your dirty little wife with that grab me outfit. And he ended it. Now, here's the thing. This is what I said. I said, wow. I love 50. I would never want to get into it with 50 because 50 never took a loss ever in life. But it looked like 50 a little bit hurt. Because why?
All right, bro. If I was 50.
50's baby mama is trying to send these men to jail. And he's over here calling them out. You a gangster. You know what type of girl she is. You done heard the story.
No, bro. I think that's why 50's hurt.
Why?
I don't think he knew.
Do you think 50's hurt for real?
Yeah, I do. As a man, listen, this wasn't just a chick he was with. He put a baby in this chick. I believe at one point in time he was in love with her. I think he didn't already come to grips. It is what it is. But I think what's bothering him a little bit is that he didn't know that side of her. Reading that is like Diddy took her.
Wait, what you mean he ain't know that side of her? He knew every side of her. He put a baby in her.
That don't mean he knew that side of her, because if he knew that side of her, I think he would have never put a baby in her.
Like what side? Are you talking about the side that she's down to, do a little, she's down to pull a man? By the way.
Yeah, I don't think he knew that side of her, bro.
Nah, 50.
And on defense, I think somebody else brought that out of her. I don't think that's who she was originally.
What you mean?
I think somebody else unlocked her after 50 stopped with her, and she was trying to find her way, however that was going. I think somebody unlocked her and turned her into that. And
really?
I don't think 50 would have ever thought she was 50 ain't the type of dude to put a baby in somebody at that point of who he is, that he know get down like that. He might put her, but not put a baby in her.
So you think 50's finding this shit out for the first time? No way.
No, yeah. I don't believe 50 knew she was on this that she's on. And I don't think it's two things. Either she was like that and never disclosed it to him because he was like.
Let me ask you a question. And you older than me, you my OG, you unk. Here's the thing. At times, a girl could tell you, I'm like that, but I'm only like that for you. I'm only doing this for you. I'm not doing it for no other. I never did that shit before. So you start feeling good.
Hey, bro, I don't think 50 is going to allow himself to even be in a situation where other people involved. 50 ain't dumb. He know what time it is, so he wouldn't even know that side of her. He might know if she dealt with a woman before, but to this extreme, he wouldn't know it. And I don't think she was like that when she was with him. I think she got turned out after the fact.
Let me ask you a question. Why did Diddy not throw it in 50's face? Because he wanted to keep it around and keep it active. The minute he does that, remember, he got a child by this woman. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Now you got it. You're dealing with 50 Cent, so that can lead into court. 50 seeking full custody, all kind of crazy. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, and then if Diddy got a new something going on, he don't want to jeopardize it up. He got a new little freak.
So let me ask you a question. So you really think that 50 is hurt by this? You think he feel a way about it?
It's about that's the mother of his child, bro. He gonna grow up. I think it's a little. He gonna grow up to see this one day.
That makes sense.
Straight up. You know, he gonna grow up to see this one day, bro. So bro, if that was my one like that, and I looked up and looked at it as an op, got a hold of her, and was flipping her like this.
What would you do?
Listen, I wouldn't do nothing because it's what it is, but it would definitely with me. It would put me to a point I'd be like, I never even knew you was on that. I had a woman that I didn't know who you was. Think about you being with a woman that you was in love with and come to find out you never knew who she was because now you saw the real side of her.
50 Cent's relationship with his baby mama, Shaniqua Tompkins, has been notoriously complicated and full of public drama. Unlike the polished celebrity stories you often hear, this one has been messy, emotional, and at times, downright hostile. The two share a son together, which naturally brings a lifelong connection, but their interactions over the years have been marked by tension and conflict rather than cooperation and peace. From the beginning, their relationship was far from smooth. Shaniqua and 50 Cent had their ups and downs, but what made things even more difficult was how publicly their disagreements played out. Instead of working things out behind closed doors, they often found themselves airing grievances on social media, in interviews, or through their respective camps. This constant back and forth only added fuel to the fire, making their situation more volatile and harder to manage. One of the main issues between them seemed to be trust and respect, or rather, the lack of it. Shaniqua has publicly accused 50 Cent of being an absent father at times, while 50 has responded by questioning her intentions and character. Both sides have been critical of each other's parenting and personal choices, which only deepened the divide. Unfortunately, these clashes did not just stay private, they became headline news, turning their personal problems into public spectacle. Financial disputes have also played a big role in their strained relationship. Custody battles and child support disagreements have created a lot of tension, with Shaniqua pushing for what she feels is fair for their son, and 50 Cent sometimes portraying himself as being unfairly targeted. These disputes add another layer of complexity, turning what should be a shared responsibility into a source of conflict and frustration. What makes the situation even harder is that both of them are high-profile individuals who live very public lives. Every argument, every legal filing, and every statement has been scrutinized by fans and media alike. This constant spotlight can make healing and moving forward even more challenging because there's pressure from all sides and very little room for private resolution. Despite all the struggles, it's clear that both 50 Cent and Shaniqua want what's best for their son, even if they don't always see eye to eye on how to get there. The challenge lies in setting aside personal differences and putting their child's well-being first, which is often easier said than done when emotions are raw and past wounds run deep.